Hello guys, S2W here, back again with your next casual consumer's perspective review. For this video, I've gotten a pair of one of the most notable Boost cushioned shoes from the Adidas lineup. Now in the middle of 2018, they finally decided to revamp the features of this shoe since its last upgrade last year in 2017, which not everyone was fond of the overall design. Today, I have the Adidas Pureboost Go here for a review. Before I continue, Canada has yet to release the GR version of the sneaker yet, so this pair is a limited edition colorway as written LTD on the shoe label. But as far as I understand, everything is essentially the same, minus a few cosmetic alterations from the regular models. Now if you've been a fan of Boost, you've probably came by the Pureboost silhouette as it's one of the early models equipped with the cushioning technology. Last year in 2017, it marked the release of the 3.0 model, and it makes sense to see a newly upgraded version in 2018. However, through images online, this 2018 or I guess 4.0 Pureboost model looks almost identical to the 3.0s. What have they changed this time around? Let's take a closer look at these sneakers. For those who don't know, the Pureboost model was created as a running shoe made with a lightweight, breathable, and flexibility in mind. Over the years, the Pureboost has become more and more stable to adapt to our foot's natural movements, and ever since the Pureboost 3.0 silhouette came out, it has transformed into an ideal gym shoe. Looking at this 4.0 model, the overall aesthetic is essentially the second version of the 3.0s. Its wider forefoot shape for a grippier footprint creates a more stable platform for a more balanced fit when hitting tight corners or even straight distances. Material-wise, knit is used to construct the upper of these sneakers. Because they've opted out from using their top-of-the-line prime knit textile, this basic knit isn't really that elastic and has more of a structural stretch only when you put a lot of force into it. However, it is still a very adaptable and flexible textile that will wrap around our feet comfortably. On this specific colorway, the knit also has a bit of a reflective sheen to it, but it honestly isn't something very noticeable unless you look at it up close. As for the lateral and medial side, the overall design basically mirrors each other with a washed out 3 stripes logo painted on the side. However, on the medial side, they've added a plastic overlay and a neck configuration at the forefoot. I think it's purely for visual aesthetics and it's printed strategically on top of the internal toe guard up front. Moving towards the back of the shoe, we will see the same netted strokes for that unique visual illusion trippy looking effect. The heel area here is amplified with a heel plate as well, cupping our Achilles with a supportive backing that will keep our feet in lock. Then looking at the top of the sneakers, the shoe is laced up with flat laces on the silhouette with a lace closure and eye stay made out of fabric. Again, interestingly, they have used a different color textile to finish off the last 2 closures on the medial side for that extra design touch. Under the laces, we'll see a very thin textile that is the tongue. The tip of this tongue is also embedded with a glossy Adidas Performance logo, and from the looks of it, it does seem like the tongue is a separate compartment of its own. But in reality, it's actually stitched to the sides of the shoe internally to imitate a one-piece upper feeling. Inside the sneakers, this new iteration came with removable insoles, which the previous 3.0s did not. It's your simple foam cushioning with the model name printed at the heel on the surface, whereas on the back is just some unique patterning seen on other foam insoles from Adidas as well. Then right on the footbed is the open windowed cutout we see on practically all Boost models, and it's quote unquote the embedded insole that we see on the original 3.0 Pureboosts. Additionally, the inner wall lining has very thin padding just like its predecessor. It won't be the best, but at least it's better than nothing. And as for the midsole, we have Boost cushioning, which is a responsive technology that almost makes our feet feeling like it's walking on marshmallows. The first 2 models of the Pureboost was ultra fluffy and soft with a lot of bounce, but like I've mentioned earlier, it seems like Adidas wanted to create the Pureboost line with running in mind, so the bouncy feeling was reduced in order to achieve a more stable ride since the 3.0s. On this 4.0 model, the structural compound and boost quantity looks pretty much alike to its predecessor besides 2 things. Number 1, they have scrapped the medial side arch support to make room for more boost to go flush against the ground. And number 2, the heel portion is a lot thicker. Also, the boost here is blacked out because it's a limited edition feature, so on normal colorways, it will be a standard white color. Now flipping the sneakers over, we will see a familiar rubber outsole with rounded nubs as seen on the predecessor as well. Aside from the cosmetic camo prints, this outsole is a lot thinner compared to the previous model, so I would assume the cushioning on these 4.0 could be felt a lot more easily than before as well. Anyways, here are some Adidas Pureboost Go fit footage. Sizing wise, I went true to size and they fit exactly like how the Pureboost 3.0s fit, and they fit great at that size for me. Truthfully, you may go down a half a size for that snugger fit, but keep in mind that the knit on this model isn't as stretchy as prime knit, so if you can, do try one in store for a more precise fit to your liking. comfort wise, to really sum it up, I feel like they've just changed everything that people were complaining about since the release of the Pureboost 3.0 from last year. A folded tongue design that irritates your feet? Let's change it to a seamless one-piece knitted tongue. The medial arch support makes your feet uncomfortable? We'll remove it and make more surface area to sit on top of the cushioning. Can't feel the responsive bounce back of the Boost technology? We'll add a thicker cushioning at the back and use a thinner outsole. You see, these Pureboost Go feels like a Pureboost 3.0 V2 personally. The overall shape is fundamentally the same with small updates to make the shoe more comfortable. I have to admit, the name Pureboost 3.0 V2 doesn't have a really nice ring to it, so a newer name does make it more revitalized. As a wide footer, if I were to buy a Pureboost in 2018, then this silhouette would be the model I'd recommend if you want to both run and walk in, also known as gym shoes. Its wider footprint just makes it a very stable shoe to wear, and since thicker boost is implemented at the heel area as well, the responsiveness is higher there for better comfort, yet stable enough without that feeling of losing balance. Price wise, this pair retailed at 190 Canadian dollars before tax, but don't worry, GR models are $20 cheaper here in Canada, putting it right beside an Iniki i5923, the new POD S3.1, and the ZX 500RM pricing range. Depending on what you're looking for, I still believe the Pureboost is better as both a day-to-day and casual performance shoe, whereas all the other ones are more for regular usage. As always, throw me some likes if you like this video, and let me know in the comments what you think about this 2018 Pureboost model. I personally would have preferred a brand new design, as Adidas have been killing it with their designs lately. But I guess for those who missed out on the Pureboost 3.0s or actually just skipped it, then this Pureboost Go is definitely a more comfortable version from its previous design. That's it for today. S2W signing off.